Annika Stewart, Izzy Bourne, and also out there Trinity Brady. Couple of screens at the top of the key. Stewart will take a deep three. You betcha! Her first offensive touch is good for a triple. With the ball near half court, Huskers move left to right in the attractive white uniforms with the Husker cursive script. Annika Stewart for two. She's on fire. She's 3 for 3 in her Husker career.
She decided she had to square up because no one was defending her.
Double screen out top for Hybe. Gives it back to Stewart. Deep three on the left wing. You betcha! My goodness! On the deep left side, this is ORU's Taisha Coleman. Flips to her twin sister Tierney. Has her shot blocked by Annika Stewart. Smith, her first two. 10-9 ISU. Deep three for Annika Stewart. You betcha! She had her first 5 shots the other night and hits her first one tonight. Maybe they need
She was waiting for Idaho State to get across the black line. The white line's 3 feet in.
Annika Stewart, 23-foot-3. You betcha! Big time shot.
And she was certainly fouled once she got on the floor.
Hybe uses a screen from Izzy Bourne to work to the right side. Annika Stewart from the foul line turns around and scores. Off the assist from Sam Hybe.
Go until somebody stops you. All the way to the rim. She just wove in and out of traffic there.
Long three-pointer by Annika Stewart, and Annika Stewart gets the roll.
SEC teams that they fell just short. The good news for them is that they can kind of pinpoint very specific areas where Indiana needs to improve.
Great vision and accuracy on the completion of that play.
Deep attempts that time from Stewart.
I think for even the high school student athletes, like what that looks like for their recruitment if players who would typically have graduated
Oh yeah, absolutely.
are staying along for another year. So now there's a logjam.
Sometimes you just got to get it up and get the shot to go in. It feels really good as a freshman for you to be able to see that type of stuff happen. Redshirt senior, rather. Pardon me.
Oh, beautiful pass. Bourne gets the finish and a wonderful assist there from Annika Stewart, the freshman.
Easy layups and nice pass here, and Bourne so good.
So Nebraska with the ball, 4-point lead. And the three-pointer knocked down by the freshman Annika Stewart. What a big shot there.
And Izzy hasn't made those shots, and she needs to keep shooting them.
Johnson to the deep right side. Garates guarded by Bourne. Steps around 4 people. Blocked to the back line by Annika Stewart.
Scoggin, bounce back left side for Hybe. Hybe, down it goes to Stewart. Turnaround jumper off the lane is good. Boy, that touched every part of the rim and somehow fell.
The other Australian on this team, other than Bourne, as Stewart saves that one. Bourne shoots the 3 and makes it.
Good hustle by Harris to come up with the turnover and save it. But saves it right to Whitney Brown, who lays it in.
On the the steal, you never want to save the ball underneath your opponent's basket, because more times than not, they're going to get a steal, and this type of play is exactly what happens. So keep in mind, don't want to save that ball underneath.
Annika Stewart down low to Kane. Turn around quickly. Kane having a nice game early on. She has 11 already.
Nebraska's passing has been excellent in this second quarter, giving the ball to Kate Kane deep in the paint and keeping that ball nice and high where only Kane can catch it. That's a huge ability to have as a team post-passing.
Porter kicks it out to the open Stewart. She can shoot the three-pointer. Nice kick in the open look for the freshman from Minneapolis.
Stewart before the shot clock goes off, and Stewart breaks Illinois' heart. Stewart gives Nebraska the lead. Inside Kane. Double teamed, 3 to shoot. Stewart is heating up, 12 points.
Got a close one coming up here.
Badger leader in points tonight, now with 8. She is 3 of 7 from the field. And Annika Stewart now a turnaround quickly on the other end. Nebraska wasting no time, and they have gotten everything they've wanted. Brooke Schrammick misses the first shot she attempts, and back the other way go the Huskers as a result. Then there's a 3 by Hybe, up and good. Sam Hybe on fire right now.
biggest difference between Nebraska and Wisconsin is that Nebraska wins games off of the stat sheet. So things that you can't control, or that you can't control, hustle stats. They knocked down a 3 there, which is fine because when you have a lead like this, 22 points, and you just keep on winning battles in the paint, getting steals, turnovers, and great passes, great ball movement right there.
And a nice three-point shot way up top from Annika Stewart.
7 of 9 shooting, 4 of 6 from behind the three-point line for a total of 19 points so far for Diamond Johnson.
Another big three by Stewart.
And Hybe the inbound. Stewart back to Hybe in the corner. That three will drop. Huskers trying to mount one late comeback. 4 minutes to go, down 12.
Leads the Big Ten in three-point shooting percentage with nearly 53% of the time knocking him down. So weird to see her shoot a basket so close.
The three tried for Annika Stewart, and that falls for the Huskers. Finds the range from deep.
Stewart, a freshman coming off the bench, providing that offensive spark. Nebraska head coach Amy Williams saying we need 2 or 3 other consistent scorers.
And the Huskers maintain the possession. Stewart, good catch inside for Izzy Bourne.
Defenses prided themselves on locking a player like her up. Here's Bourne. Stewart drained it. Annika Stewart from 3.
8 total lead changes, 8 ties. As Stewart pulls up from distance and finds the bottom of the net again to pick up her board and to get that reverse layup. Always a tough shot. As Stewart will try to answer back again, and yes, she does. Gets another one to fall, her second in a row.
Hybe driving, drawing, kicking to Stewart. Back-to-back threes for the Huskers.
We've seen her driving a lot more into the paint this game than we normally see. She usually stays behind the three-point line, and there's another one for the Huskers right there.
The sophomore had 8 points in the second quarter alone, as Stewart is feeling it. Another one for the Huskers.
And Kate Martin. There's a 3-ball on the way. It's good by Stewart.
Group out on the floor right now hasn't had a ton of time playing together this season.
Right.
This is the really first time this group is playing significant minutes together.
Shot goes down. A 7-point deficit as Sam Hybe has the ball at the top of the key. Shot clock down to 10 when Annika Stewart drills it for her first basket of the day.
A minute, 20 seconds to go. First quarter. Huskers lead by 14 as Shelley sees a double team, spins away from it. Ani Stewart for 3 on the left wing. You betcha! Off the assist from Jazz Shelley. Sam Hybe all over O'Royce. O'Royce works in the lane, makes a nice move, and Jazz Shelley took it away. Jazz Shelley, really smart play under control to steal that one away. Here's Kendall Coley out top, high lob underneath. Ani Stewart caught it. Ani Stewart scores. Ani Stewart was fouled.
Kendall Coley. I mean, that is not an easy pass to make, even when you have a size advantage, because it's a straight-on pass to the rim.
This is Hurd. Throws a pass. Simon at the foul line. You're going to have to give it back to Hurd. Ball fake. Drives on Ruby Porter. Puts it up over Stewart. Stewart got her hand on the ball.
To the ball, and this offense has looked very good thus far, but there are times where they get a little stagnant. That was a great three-pointer there.
And now Widener brings it up in transition. Nice move by Widener all the way up with the right. And the follow is there from Annika Stewart.
Haven't seen much from Annika Stewart. Just a Nebraska freshman 3-point.
2-for-1 opportunity for the Huskers. Although with the lead that they have, they may be content to just wait it out. I don't think Annika Stewart thinks so. She sinks one from beyond the arc. She gets a screen. Flips to Stewart. Stewart's three-pointer. It's good. And now Shelley with the 4th triple-double.
Brown. Stewart, quick pass inside. Markowski with the left-handed layup. Alexis Markowski with 16 points for the Huskers.
And especially in this last 2 minutes remaining in the game, it's good to see Amy Williams kind of get those younger players back into the action.
And Stewart knocks down the three-pointer, her first of the day.
To go here in quarter 1.
pressure from Dinnebeer.
Long three, knocked down. Annika Stewart, 10-0 in the country, not ranked. They're getting some votes. Maybe, you know, if the poll went down that far, they might be 30. But you look at the net rankings, and they're in the top 4.
Wearing a white jersey.
Into the game now for Nebraska, both Michael Caton and Stewart with another three-pointer, largest lead of the game, and also in there is Whitney Brown for Nebraska.
No scoring in the last 2 minutes by Nebraska. Here's a knockaway and a steal for Michael Caton. Wow, did Michael Caton do a good job there. Shelley coming up the floor, delivers out on the deep right wing, deep three, Ani Stewart, you betcha, off the assist from Jazz Shelley. Shelley operates near Wahoo on the painted State of Nebraska logo, throws left wing, Ruby Porter. Out top, Ani Stewart's alone for three. You betcha. Wyoming, you better find Ani Stewart because he can shoot that all day.
I'll tell you what, Nebraska will take that every possession.
Shelley wants an Izzy Bourne screen. She gets it, bounces underneath. All alone is Ani Stewart, and it counts. And a foul. 7th first half assist for Jazz Shelley. 3-point play for Ani Stewart.
So Ani misses a long three to start the possession, and if you want to know whether I like...
Just to our left, foul line extended left side, out top, Ani Stewart not guarded. Are you kidding me? You betcha! Why aren't they guarding her? Ani Stewart's on fire.
Sorry, Matt. Well, now she's established herself inside, so they have to stay connected inside.
Makes sense. Rebound goes to Hybe. Annika Stewart have not called her name much, but she can hit a deep shot. She had a career-high 21 points.
Open look here. There is Stewart for three. Annika Stewart, 6'3" freshman with the three-pointer in Nebraska at the other end.
Annika Stewart, her sister Hannah played at Iowa. She is a tremendous offensive threat.
Vintage Hillman there. Shelley kicks it out. Stewart with an open look from three.
To Hillman, but Jazz Shelley at the point guard position, no look, surveys the situation.
Now that Sonano's the senior, so they're continuing to pass down the knowledge.
Annika Stewart with the baseline, Jay.
That was a good cut by Goulbe, but that's just simply veteranship between Berger and Goulbe playing so many minutes together. Berger able to get her the ball right where she can catch it.
Stewart tries a three and knocks it down. Stewart left open and rattles home a three.
Nebraska off to a fire start. Long three by Annika Stewart.
Has come into this building with, has been fantastic. Look, she's 3 feet behind the line. All net for Stewart.
And look at that pass to Moriarty, who rolls it in.
The board work is where it's at. You've got to find a body if you're Wisconsin. More opportunities given.
Is able to hit that 10 or 12-foot jumper.
Stewart's three's on the way. She's got it. Knockdown three-pointer for Allison Widener, also into the game now for the Huskers.
Rutgers is doing a great job of stopping transition. Nebraska has not been able to get a transition point yet, I don't think.
It's really important, I think, in this game because they're playing their third game in 6 days. They came out with a lot of energy in the opening minutes, but they immediately got the bench in.
Now they swing it around to the corner here for Scogan. Scogan back up top quarter. Stewart, straightaway three. Good arc there, nothing but nylon.
That'll work. In the way that she plays the game.
McKenzie up to 18 points, 7 for 17 shooting. Annika Stewart gets that to go. Nebraska with the basketball again. 13 on the shot clock. Annika Stewart getting earlier minutes than she did yesterday. Knocks down the first three she sees.
Lateral footwork there defensively. You love to see that connection.
Annika Stewart, 2 for 2 from long range. Nebraska
just on 8 made buckets. But look, a little pin down.
Shelley, deep right corner. Maddie Kroll, who's hit 3 threes in this game.
Great pass.
Stewart throws underneath, reverse layup is good by Izzy Board off the dandy pass. Pila Kuta couldn't finish. Maddie Kroll thought about a three. Ani Stewart will take a three. Top of the key. You betcha! Off the assist from Maddie Kroll. 3:19 to go. High lob. Coley to Annie Stewart, standing alone on the left wing. You betcha!
Brady lobs it down low. Stewart underneath the hoop, finishes through the contact. And she'll go to the line for one more.
Great pass there from Trinity Brady. Kind of a Jazz Shelley type pass.
Callan Hake, the only active freshman on this team, as we still await Maggie Mendelson's debut, still playing volleyball, as now here comes Hybe in transition.
Still playing a big role in their offensive game and trying to force the quick turnover on defense. Now Nebraska moving for a three-pointer with the hands in her face from McDaniel. The shot still falls. Meanwhile, Nebraska has not hit a field goal in the last 2.5 minutes. Looking to change that right here, right now. Annika Stewart just checked back into the game, converts the and one.
Brene Alexander will come back in for her, and just all too easy for the Cornhuskers right now.
I expect as she goes further in her college career, that's something that this Wisconsin coaching staff will look forward to developing.
Stewart, a deep three from the panhandle on the logo.
Widener looked inside for Markowski. Here is Shelley. Back out. Stewart will take the three. She got it. Had Stewart there at the top. Nice feed back to Stewart. Bucket and draws the foul. And a three-point opportunity for Annika Stewart.
She actually had two defenders near her, but we just went and got the ball. A lot of contact, went up through it. Great find by Jazz Shelley.
Here's Weineman, loses it. Picked up by Stewart.
Again, great defense by Shelley.
One-on-one against Stewart. Picks up her dribble, and it's taken by Kendall Moriarty. The Huskers being active defensively to try and help them climb back in. And Stewart drains it this time.
Get some confidence, see the ball go in the basket. It starts with the defense. Good hands by Moriarty as she is able to kick and really just pass it over to Stewart in rhythm. After she made that shot inside, she's seen the ball go in the basket. She hits a three-pointer. Big shot for Nebraska.
Hake can't get past Scalia. Throwing it up to Bourne. She's got to work her way back. There you go, Izzy Bourne. Moriarty for three. Stewart, second chance.
Inside, that's Annie Stewart with the two.
Moriarty will find Kroll in the corner. She'll try to cut to the paint. She'll find a double team over to Shelley. Swings it one more to Annika Stewart, who just checked in the game, and she'll hit a three. And they'll get out of bounds play. So checking in. So we got a bunch of subs.
Freshman Callan Hake and the sophomore Alexis Markowski being fronted by Ebony Walker and picked off by Ricky Harris on the run. Bristow, she will cough it up.
Jayla Smith driving inside. Will catch her own missed shot. She's working off the iron here.
Addie Kroll's three is off. Stewart down low, goes up strong, and draws the foul. Three-point opportunity.
By Stewart. Again, being in position, kind of just falls right in her lap.
Up top, wide open. Stewart buries it. It's a 12-0 start to the fourth.
Well, and Stewart, take a look right here. Top of the key, straight shot, feet set. Sanano was in the middle of the paint off that defensive.
And she had an opportunity there one-on-one, just needed to take her time. I thought she had a nice ball fake on the initial move.
Can't leave Stewart wide open against this team that drains the most threes in the Big Ten.
But she'll have some fresh legs down the stretch, and maybe she'll give the Wildcats a little bit of energy.
Top of the key for Annika Stewart. A 10-0 Nebraska run. Falling for Nebraska.
They have been, I mean, just seeming to find the spots, a little bit of a kickback.
5 seconds to go when Annie Stewart fires. Nebraska has 6 made three-pointers in the first quarter.
To go. Jazz Shelley doing a great job of creating the offense for the Huskers. And Annika Stewart just open, up, and in.
I think Coach Barnes-Arico wants a little bit more of a defensive focus here, trying to get Michigan calmed down.
Left corner, Shelley pops up a three, and Nebraska has its largest lead at 4.
Angie Hammond did the exact same thing she did in the first half with the open up rip through off the glass, and Mallory Heyer was just there.
As we see Nebraska respond with their layup of their own. Stewart with 3 points now.
Both teams have shot 8 3-pointers. Iowa's hit 5 of them. Nebraska's hit 1. That's your difference in the ballgame.
Absolutely.
Shelley. That one's good.
With Moriarty on her. Cameron Rhodes looking to do something, and nothing going there as pass is stolen by Annika Stewart.
Again, all 3 seniors that are being represented for the Huskers today, Jazz Shelley, Izzy Bourne, and Sam Hybe, all getting the start. There's Annika Stewart with the quick fadeaway.
It sparks so much offensively for the Spartans when they're able to generate turnovers, especially off of that press. It just gives them so much confidence.
Ani Stewart fires from deep.
Watch this screen right here. The most open person on the floor is going to be the person that just set the screen. Annika Stewart pops out, knocks it.
Hake fights for the rebound. And Nebraska takes it the other way. Out to Stewart. She'll line up another 3. This time she knocks it down.
Where this Northwestern State team, I think, has run some pretty good sets, but the first pick and roll, they kind of rush a shot up.
Inbound to Stewart. She'll just launch a 3, and from way downtown, she hits. So it's 62-19, 109 left here in the third quarter.
White finds some space along the baseline, fires it to Shelley inside. Annika Stewart, and the easy buckets piling up for the Huskers with their largest lead. In Big Ten play, and though it's early, every single one matters. Especially defending your home court if you're the Huskers. Stewart, beautiful swish for her.
Terry Moore had called it a timeout to yell at her team about this play. Ani Stewart coming off the bench, making things happen.
Indiana has been able to eat into those Nebraska runs, keep them at bay from trying to close the gap. Stewart, a long 3, that's back-to-back for the Huskers.
Sanders will take it all the way, but she can't finish. Holloway, the offensive rebound. It's almost stripped away.
Lady Lions lead 69-53. Shelley gives space, fed over to Annika Stewart. Stewart drains the 3.
Forcing themselves into difficult situations as you take a look at the 3-pointer for Nebraska.
But it's hard for her to get into a stance and to cut. Nebraska will look to attack her.
Stewart turns around, faces up, and knocks it in.
148 points to Pete Maravich, 130 to Lynette Woodard, who is the all-time women's scoring leader back before the NCAA and the AIAW days.
You know, this senior presence of the team right now, this is going to do a lot for them going into the next couple of years.
Stewart to Nestle, nice job to get that one to fall, and Stewart did a good defensive.
Williams had a nice drive there, just got a little out of balance. Didn't make a good firm jump stop to get herself under control for that shot.
Well, she faces up there too. That's just from a little bit longer range. Knocked down by Stewart.
Stewart is known for her ability to hit the 3, and she certainly extended there.
20-point advantage, 4 minutes to go. Stewart turn around again. Right-handed hook, and Annika Stewart knocks it down.
Husker lead is 25. Deep 3 from Stewart is good. From way downtown. The difference right now in 3-pointers, 30 points off 3-point shots from Nebraska, just 3. As Stewart tries to go back-to-back, she does. After today's game, Natalie Potts finishes with 12.
And another 3 for Nebraska. That time it's Annika Stewart.
On Shelley. Stewart's way downtown. Another 3 for Nebraska, already 6. Calm down.
Not only does Nebraska have shooters, but they have shooters with range. Ani Stewart coming in. If you give her a second to look at the basket.
That's right there too, real close in and out.
The triple try falls for Annika Stewart.